had to stop on the side of the road somewhere between Maggie Valley and Gatlinburg. It's pitch dark. We haven't seen any cars coming. Can't show this part to my mom. We found some snow. It all started Sunday, March 5th at approximately 12:30. when we arrived at the airport and checked in, only to check in our bags to find out that our plane would be delayed for 1 hour originally, but the lady quoted wrong and it was really 2 hours. So we decided we would wait on the plane on the delay. So we decided we would go to the gift shop and buy a deck of $6 playing cards, which we've yet to open, but they're very pretty. They have Atlanta on the front of them. And then when we went to check in to our delayed time, we found out from a sad crying lady that the plane had been canceled. But she was wrong, but it had been delayed. It had been delayed, and when 30 minutes we would find out until what time it had been delayed. So we found out in 30 minutes that it would be delayed till 6:30, but they gave us a Canada Dry and a pack of peanuts. And they also gave us a free round trip on the same airline, of course. So we decided that we would just go ahead and rent a car and start making our way to where we were going, which is North Carolina, where we are now. And so we went to, but we had already checked in our luggage, so we had to get our luggage back. And the lady suggested that we walk to wherever the luggage was to get it. But Mark thought, oh no, we can't carry our heavy luggage that far. So he said, is there any way that you can bring it down to us? Bad move for Mark. So then the lady said, sure, she would take care of us. She'd take care of us. She got sidetracked a lot though. So
it's a 47-0 delayed flight.
So then we waited and waited and waited, and we got a rental car, and we waited some more, and we met a nice man and lady who worked together, but they were just friends or something. And he had to start a brand new job the next day, and they were gonna have to drive all the way to Raleigh. So finally our luggage came out, and we were so excited, but we were short one bag. So this nice man came out, and we asked him if he could go find our other bag. So he did. So at exactly 5:17 p.m., a mere almost 5 hours after we arrived at the airport, we're experiencing a North Carolina storm. We started off our journey. We drove 4 hours straight without stopping, except at Kentucky Fried Chicken, in which we got chicken, mashed potatoes, green beans, no napkins, and no silverware. So we then drove on, ate our chicken, and stopped at a McDonald's and got a spoon and some napkins. We traveled on to a Burger King where we stopped, used the restroom,
Details.
And we decided, this was at like 9:15, we decided we would call Columbia Airport to find out what time our plane that never was would arrive. So we called, and it had arrived at 8:30, And by the time it would have taken us to get our luggage and rent a car, it would have been approximately the same time we were passing the airport. So therefore, we saved a hunk of change by not flying to Columbia, South Carolina.
Now, after leaving Burger King, that was in Columbia, South Carolina, we drove on northwest up to Asheville and then over to Maggie Valley. And we got here about 1 a.m. I think it was, which is exactly 17 minutes shy of 8 hours from when we left. We got here, we found our house. Mark tried to light a fire. That was a joke. You can't light big old logs with the lighter. I tried and tried and tried. It didn't work. So we did the next best thing. We went to bed. We got up at 10:30 in the morning the next morning. And then we were going to go grocery shopping. We were going to run into town and go grocery shopping. Well, first we found there was a Kmart. So of course we hit the Kmart. We bought these neat little fire starter logs that burn really nice, but they sure don't start a fire. And then we went on to the grocery store, and I said, Amy, let's buy maybe 3 or 4 meals. Well, we got enough for 3 or 4 weeks, I think. But that's okay, because we got a car. We can take anything we want. If we find a kitchen sink that we want, we can take it home with us. But anything we want, we've got the room. We didn't even use the trunk on the way up here. So we could like carry a body in the back. I don't know, whatever. We find whatever we want. So we went grocery shopping. We came back, and then we took off for Gatlinburg at about 6 o'clock. And on the way up there, we saw the snow, which is at the beginning of this videotape. And that's a long 30-mile drive, let me tell you. But we got to Gatlinburg and we ate at Ruby Tuesdays, and after spending a whole bunch of money on food at the grocery store, we spent a whole bunch of money at Ruby Tuesdays, but it was really, really good. And then we went walking down the strip, only to discover that it was either closed for the season or closed because it was so late. So we decided at 10 o'clock to go home. And on our way home, England doesn't have anything on pea soup fog. We went through some fog that we were going not even fast enough for the speedometer register over the pass, the mountain pass, what was the mountain pass name?
Blue Ridge Mountain?
Huh?
Blue Ridge Parkway?
No. Bowie, that gap between Cherokee and Gatlinburg on Highway 441, and it goes up 6,000 feet, and it was like we were in the clouds, and I couldn't see the road. There was salt all over the road, so I couldn't see the yellow stripe, I couldn't see the white stripe, so I was just kind of trying to keep the wheels in the 2 strips where there's no salt, and that worked a little bit, but we finally made it home around midnight, and we went to bed. We got up this morning, and what we did, we bummed around the house. And I woke up this morning before Amy did, and I went and I was going to build her a nice little fire to wake her up with. And hang on a second. Hi, and we're back. Anyway, woke up this morning, was going to build a nice, beautiful fire to have Amy wake up to. Instead, all I got in the light were the fire blocks, and they burned for about 10 minutes and filled the entire house with smoke, enough to wake Amy up. That was kind of neat. That I woke her up with the fire like I wanted to, but not quite. And it promptly went out. So I don't know. I think I've got like waterlogged logs, or something, but they won't burn. So, and it's raining again, so I'll find plenty more dry firewood tonight, I'm sure. But hey, at least we got 10 minutes of fire and a little bit of smoke, a lot of smoke. Okay, so we had to crawl out, I don't know. But now we decided to go hiking. and we came up this beautiful stream that you have been seeing all this time. And now we come across a big orange ugly sign that says, "Private property, no trespassing," except with a North Carolina accent. Private property, played no pat or something, I don't know. So now we get to turn around and we get to go back home.
This is day 3 of the vacation that never was. We're headed towards Gatlinburg because it's snowing in Gatlinburg, and we were gonna go go-kart racing and golfing and eat lunch and play video games and walk around in the snow. And we drove an hour because it takes an hour to get from Maggie Valley to Cherokee, and then we have to drive another hour to go 30 miles to Gatlinburg because the roads are so windy. But we got to the Great Smoky National Forest. We could try to turn on their AM station to hear the man say, "The road to Gatlinburg is closed," and they have no idea when it will be open. This is the first snow that we've seen.
Yay! Go run! Woo-hoo-hoo, that's cold! You don't need your coat now! Okay, our story continues. At 11:43 this morning, we headed out to Gatlinburg. As you already know, we got all the way into Cherokee and found out that the road was closed. So we had to turn all the way back around, go right back to Maggie Valley, and go almost to Knoxville to get here. It's now probably about 3:15. So it took us 3.5 hours to go on a little over 1 hour trip. But we made it, as you can see. It's snowing beautifully. You can see all the rides are closed up the mountains, but that's okay. But we've got 2, 3, 4, 7, 47 inches of snow, I don't know. And now we're about to go play golf. We'll see you there. left of the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum after the 1995 earthquake. One portion was completely burnt down, but this portion is still remaining standing. Remaining standing, yeah.
Oh, I gotta build a fire. Time to build that rip-roaring fire. Get it out of my face.
No, you're not in the way.
Gotta go get more firewood.
Cut this tree down myself. It's a 400-year-old Sequoia red oak. Eat your heart out, you environmental wackos. I'm gonna burn it. Burn it for good use. Make me a rip-roaring fire. Can't see a thing now because all I see is white spots in my left. All right. Please don't try to break anything. Build me a rip-roaring fire. Get these old pieces out of the way. These move? Yes, yes they do move. I wonder if I'm supposed to do something with these here ashes. I guess I'll spread them out so there won't be a mound of them. Now that's a fire. Just me and my little lighter. Remember, Smokey Bear says, spit a lot if you see a fire. Got any marshmallows?
Continuing with our vacation narration. Thursday, we took a day off of our vacation. We slept late. We finally got going to look at some souvenir shops at 10 minutes till 5. Of course, everything around here, if it's not closed already for the season, it closes at 5. We had 10 minutes to look at little Raggedy Andy dolls for $19.97 a piece. Then we went to Walmart. Yay, they have Walmarts in North Carolina. They had a video rental where we rented to movies. And then we came home to watch them, and Mark built a fire. This once was full up to here, and he's used all this wood. Then on Friday, we decided we would go skiing. We went to Cataloochee. Amy skier, Mark skier. If you'll notice, my face is a blushing red.
No, it's a burnt red.
No, I haven't changed makeup. This is what you do when you go skiing in 50-degree weather and enjoy the warmness and the homemade, man-made snow, but you don't bring sunscreen, and you ski from 11 o'clock till 4 o'clock.